So here we are. We're basically on a little sample vertical slice of the homeless game I've been working on. Got a little set here from package and just gonna enable a few little systems here in order to run the demo. So I'm just gonna turn on a little auxiliary UI here and let's get started. So this is basically a culmination of all the systems I put in place. You have your avatar, his name is Profugo, and then here's like some systems that I put in, some stats, attributes, systems that's working in the background. Just a little UI that's going to get fixed a little bit later. A lot of this is built with Adventure Creator, but there's a lot of subsystems underneath it. So here we can see like looking at a businessman, and let's go ahead and talk to him. It's like, oh, sorry, I don't have any money, says the business guy. It's like, well, I didn't ask for anything. It's like, but I didn't, you heard me. I said scram. You know, kind of like, it's not going to get anything out of it, so just move on and forget about it. So this is kind of like simulating a little bit of what life is being treated as sometimes as a homeless person, or just somebody asking for money, or just not looking decent. Here we're looking at the head tracking for objects, also part of Adventure Creator. We can see, we can look at it. The trash bin looks sharp, but you're wondering if there's something inside. So this is a good time to open up the menu here and see some options. A lot of these are default except for this gallery one I have here. There's a custom edition where you basically unlock the different items in a viewing gallery, which is kind of the purpose of this game, is to view stories that you've lived in this game. So you're gonna try to get the hand. Oh, you cut your hand. So what are you gonna do? In this case, let's just choose to tolerate the pain, and then you unlocked a story. So you can click here and see it, tolerating broken wrist pain, or we can go to the gallery and we can see it's also been unlocked. So when you click on that, you're able to see.
All right, David. David, where are you from originally? Where you grew up?
Reserve, New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Yes.
And tell me about your family. You grew up with both your parents?
I grew up with adopted parents, and I lived in a small village in the middle of the forest. Everything is far away. But as I grew up, I had very, very troubled experience.
What happened?
When I was little, my parents used to neglect me and leave me inside the room with nothing. And
So this is not really optimized yet, it's just a quick sample of what it's supposed to look like, but we see there was another thing that we could unlock there. So, you play the game, you do other things. In this case, running out of energy and hunger. We'll reach the limits, but it doesn't really matter. That's just systems that'll get hooked into other systems later on. Basically, you can get reset and use items and stuff. So let's go ahead and cut our hands again. But this time let's take some Xanax to ease the pain, and now we've unlocked another story, right? So it's a different experience, you did different things, and the way you react differently reflects on other people. So you can imagine that one got unlocked, was the remaining one that's unlocked. And so yeah, you move around the city now and just kind of go and explore and do things that can either keep you satiated with hunger or energy. In this case, you have a tea leaf here, so you're going to feel caffeinated. That's going to boost your speed so we can walk a lot quicker across the city. It would also suppress your hunger and decrease your energy decay. So after it wears off a bit, you're back to normal speeds. There's going to be adjustments for animations and all of that moving forward. But this is kind of just the vertical slice of the work in progress for the time being.